Drew Barrymore getting a little too close to people? Well, that's what some people have had to say when watching her daytime talk show. Drew started her show at the end of 2020 and it's still going today. She's had a number of stars come and join her on her show, but her style has certainly been a huge topic of conversation online. While some love it and find her style refreshing and also comforting, others have taken it upon themselves to really make fun of the way that she snuggles up to her guests, thinking that she needs to just take a few steps back and maybe put her shoes on. Clips have gone around online, especially on TikTok, where people have pointed out that Drew does this.
Why is she sitting so close to her like that?
Huge difference.
You're the cutest person on the planet Earth.
People have commented on these clips saying this looks like an SNL skit. Gosh, Drew, back up a little. I have never seen a talk show with the chairs that close. They usually have like a table in between. She scoots closer and closer too. Drew, baby, you gotta back it up. Drew has had a few big interviews that really sparked this whole conversation of her being all up in her guest's personal space. One of which was her interview with Oprah Winfrey that she did last December.
Drew Barrymore and Oprah just had the most cringe experience I've seen in a long time. If you guys don't know, Oprah appeared as a guest on Drew Barrymore's talk show to promote the color purple. And while she was getting interviewed by Drew, Drew was caressing her arm and would not let her hand go. I'm gonna go ahead and just put the clip here.
Yeah, I'm available. I can do it. Something that I learned about you, because I didn't know this detail, was that you would spend time with the audience outside of the show.
Oh, you were. How much time is she going to spend talking to that audience?
Okay, no, by the way, I promise
you. Oh my God, please let the audience go so we can get the next audience in.
You guys,
every day.
The clip went around and became this meme that people were using in other TikToks. Someone posted one saying, "Me after 3 drinks in the bathroom with a stranger at a dive bar when I said I wasn't coming out tonight." She took a lot of heat for this interview, but CNN tried to comfort Drew with her interview style after the backlash from the Oprah interview with the headline, "It's okay, Drew Barrymore, we'd hold Oprah's hand for that long too." It became such a massive deal that Oprah later ended up getting caught by the paparazzi, and they brought up this viral clip going around, and they asked her thoughts on Drew's interview style and if she was uncomfortable or anything during her time there, and she only had the nicest things to say about Drew.
Drew Barrymore was holding her hand for dear life, and fans want to know, were you uncomfortable at any point?
Not a bit.
I know that's right.
Not a bit. I was actually comforted by the stroking of the arm.
Really?
I went home and told Stedman, you got to stroke my arm. Stedman, I need to be stroked on the arm. So comforting. No, I was not uncomfortable at all. I've never seen her do that, but I thought it was endearing is what I thought.
I love that. Yeah, Oprah, why wouldn't she want to hold your hand?
Well, I thought it was really great. So thank you. Thank you for asking. She's terrific, and I love that she is always herself. So
Drew has addressed what's been said about her online, though. She hasn't let it go unnoticed. She seems very open about talking about her unique interview style, and she said before that she's been interviewed so much in her life that this is just her approach, and she talked further about her job when on Jimmy Fallon last year. She seemed to embrace what people have been saying when the topic was brought up and didn't seem too bugged by all of the jokes and things that people have been saying about her.
There's a meme going around online about how your interviews are so up close.
I know, I actually really am into this.
This one made me laugh. Look at this one.
Yeah.
Yes, can I be honest?
Yep.
Her eyeballs are touching.
No, I know.
Her eyeballs are touching.
I know. At first I was like, oh, is this a good thing? I can't tell. And then I was like, no, this is awesome.
Yeah, it's a great thing.
It's so much fun.
In the same interview with Jimmy, Drew talked about the fact that she just really loves what she does. She loves talking to people and connecting with them.
This is you interviewing Brooke Shields. Look at this. You guys are basically like spooning. Almost.
Yeah, and we got much closer than that at certain points too.
Yeah.
I'm on my knees, I'm hugging.
Yeah, here's Chloe Bailey right here.
Yep,
Look at this one.
Yep, that's.
Yeah, you're doing. You can't sit in your chair.
No, I feel
get in there.
this magnetic pull of like, you know, my therapist would say, like, you're not supposed to be attached to things. But Barry, I'm so attached to this. I love doing this show so much. I get to learn from people every day. I get to have these incredible conversations that I definitely take something away with. It's always improving my life. It's profound. It's fun. We like to be silly. It's whiplash comedy because that's like life. Like the heavier it gets, the more you want to laugh.
But you're interested in people. And you're
I
interested
love
in things.
people. I love every human being on the planet.
Drew has even touched on the subject on her own show, as her Drew News co-host Ross Matthews jokingly duct taped her to a chair before because she was about to interview the former First Lady Michelle Obama, and they had security there, and they were just making a whole joke about how Drew gets really close to people, gets in their space, and he was like, I gotta duct tape you to the chair.
Hi, Drew. Hi. These are my friends from the Secret Service. They saw the memes about how close you get to people you're interviewing, and they just want to make sure you aren't gonna, pounce on our special guest today. So I'm gonna go ahead and just strap you down, okay? If that's all right. Thanks so much. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. I get it. Look, I'm in on the joke, okay? I know that I get too close to people and I'm too much. But what do you expect with the guests we have coming out? I mean, who wouldn't want to, be close to them? Well, I'm going to trust myself. But I'll tell you one thing. I have to be myself. So.
Maybe I did too much tape. Yes!
So it seemed like she was having fun with the things that are being said. She's not taking them to heart. Now, it isn't just a bunch of randoms making fun of Drew's style. Even Heather McDonald has poked fun at all that's been said about Drew when she posted a TikTok promoting her own podcast, joking about the way that Drew does her interviews.
Sarah, I'm so excited that you're coming on my show. I am going to talk to you about your soul, your spirit, what's inside. How is it that you're funny and you're beautiful and you're a daughter? I mean, what were you thinking when you came out from Arkansas as just a young girl trying to be an actress? I know I was a little girl once.
Now, it isn't all hate online. I'll say that there are those who genuinely do love Drew and have sent their support to her by commenting on videos of her show saying, Drew Barrymore is mother to all of us, her girls. I'm convinced a hug from Drew Barrymore would cure me of everything that's wrong in my life. A hug from her would heal so many things in me. Her love language is so pure. She seems like such an active listener. I think she honestly tries to create a safe space for her guests to share. She just seems so genuine, and you can tell she makes anyone feel comfortable while interviewing them. Now, there hasn't been anyone that's walked away from a Drew Barrymore interview and said that they were uncomfortable or that they didn't like that she touched them. Nobody has taken to the internet and complained. And I think that if they did, I really do think that Drew would freak out and she would literally never get close to anyone ever again. I think it would just spook her. She wouldn't want to make anyone feel that way, even though there's a ton of people that watch these videos and feel like she is making people feel uncomfortable. I think she does mean well when she is doing what she is doing. I do think if someone were to vocalize hey, this person isn't really a touchy person, maybe she would just, back up a little bit for that interview, or that person just would not go on her show because they don't want to even maybe experience that. Because it is a well-known thing that Drew does this on her show now, so I guess the people that might be uncomfortable maybe just stay away from going on. And I'm sure if someone's publicist or team member told her ahead of time, hey, let's back it up a little bit for this one, I'm sure she would listen. I think it's only really a big problem if she is told something like that and then continues to do it. But no complaints like that have happened as of yet. And most of the time when there are guests on her show, they are just embracing how she is most of the time. There definitely are moments where people do look like they're what the heck is even going on? But a lot of people that go on, they genuinely love it, and they're hugging her back and they're taking their shoes off and they're getting comfortable, and it definitely is a unconventional interview type of experience, and I think that a lot of people do like that in a way. But there are definitely some mixed opinions when it comes to Drew and her show, but that is what has been said by people online. That is what she has had to say when addressing being asked about her interview style and what some of her guests like Oprah have had to say about their experience. I certainly want to know what you guys think about all of this. Have you guys watched her show? Are you feeling a little weird about it? Let me know your thoughts. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.
Bye.